Watching the movie back, I'm really just like, this movie has surprisingly good music in it. Like, listen to the intro of the movie when it first starts up. Yeah, that's some chilling shit.
With my hook for a hand, I'll split you from your groin to your gullet.
The Candyman. The Candyman is a 1992 supernatural horror movie that stars Virginia Madsen and Tony Todd. You can watch it for free on Peacock, and holy crap, is this movie good. This movie is actually still good. This movie is I see why it's a horror classic. Like I said, I grew up with Candyman, shit like that. The original one. Sequels, they didn't happen. There were never sequels, ever. We do have the 2021 movie that's coming out this Friday. Well, whenever you're watching it, comes out this August 27th, the following week coming up. Got a chance to watch it, and the movie was really good and made me want to be like, you know what, I want to revisit the original one. And rewatching the original one just now just really mirrors both movies together. So that's what I'm going to say. When the 2021 version comes out, please watch it. And watch both of them, and you'll be like, oh, just two good Candyman movies. Yeah, really intrigues me with the movie, the fact that the storytelling and the mythology and the legend is just what grabbed me together, because I love a good story. I love a good story. I love a good story in movies, and this movie just has it. From the word go, you're just like going down the rabbit hole of like, okay, is it what's going on with Candyman? Is he real? What's the legend? Like, what's going on? Because it's so chilling, it's so disturbing, it's just so like, it fascinates me and I love it. Tony Todd absolutely kills it as Candyman. The funny thing is, you don't even really see him till like halfway through the movie, and it's kind of like, that's something you think that would be a negative. When he gets on the scene, it's just like, yeah, he's just came in and the shit. But it's just the fact that his presence is felt on the scenes that you don't see him in, and that one makes it even more, because it's just like he's like always there. Going to pros cons, I believe that Candyman, you can watch it for free on Peacock right now, and I suggest you definitely check it out before you see the 2021 movie, because these two definitely go together, and here's why. First of all, adding in the movie Virginia Madsen as Helen, I like her character because she's the one we're following along with through this, journey of terror and shit. She's like those white people and shit that's like, I've never heard of Candyman. Who the fuck is that? As black people, we're like, Candyman, don't say his name.
I dare you.
Don't say that.
So she's like our eyes following through, like, with the legend and everything like that. She's going down the rabbit hole to find out, like, what the hell's going on with the Candyman. Is he real? Is he not real? And the way the movie executes that idea, it's really ingenious, and you like it because it doesn't go down the supernatural route initially. So it makes you be like, oh, maybe it was just like an urban legend, because it is like grounded in a reality of sorts. Until the Candyman gets on the scene, you're like, oh, okay, now supernatural ghost shit. Speaking of Candyman, Tony Todd, holy God, he is the Candyman forever. To only be one. It's just that voice, that chilling voice. Like, listen to this shit.
I came for you.
Oh, yeah, you hear that in your bathroom, you're like, it's just death. Death, give it up. And the kid actor in the movie, too. My man Jake, I was like, kid actors, 1992. They were good, right? I can't really say about now, but they were good back then. Okay, plot in the movie. The movie pretty much opens up with, I even like how it opens up. It opens up with the telling of like, okay, there was this legend about, babysitter, she's watching the baby and shit. You got a boyfriend, stuff like that. She says the name Candyman in the mirror 5 times. He just gets gutted. So instantly when the movie starts off, you're like, oh, this is intriguing. Interesting shit. Some of you might be like, well, why would she do that? That's dumb. So you got Helen, who's pretty much doing the thesis with her friend Bernadette, and they go to Caprini Green, where the Candyman legend more or less happened, and they're digging down the rabbit hole to try to find out, investigating shit like that, until eventually Helen says his name 5 times, and now it's just bad news for her, because now the Candyman's out to get her, and that's the movie more or less. It's so much more deeper and methodical than that, because the way the movie just roller coaster and guides you through everything, it really is a transcendent into madness with Helen. Like, at the moment she just says his name 5 times, and just like, oh yeah, it just gets worse and worse and worse. Because the line between urban legend and reality and supernatural, it just starts blurring, and it's just the way it's executed, it's so good. Okay, pros in the movie, like I said, how can I say, the kills in the movie, now that I'm looking back, the blood and the deaths, they're pretty gory, yes, and they're like in that realistic kind of gory, because the guy has a hook for a hand, so he's like getting up in your shit like this, and when he's done that, you can just feel it, and maybe because the way Tony Todd grunts, he's all like, like, so you can like get the sense of like, yeah, like he is literally jabbing something through someone's sternum. and it hurts a lot. It gives you that extra bit of grittiness, stuff like that. And there's a lot of blood in this movie too. Like, this freaking dog gets his head cut off. It's like just an animal dead in the movie. You know, some shit. But like, what I really like about the movie is, like I said, the legend and everything like that, because this is the birth of the legend. Like, even the things Candyman's saying in the movie, like, you know, our deaths will be legendary. We will be the names, the whispers people talk about, stuff like that. You want to be immortal. I feel like that is like really like the theme and transcendence of all horror movies, all legends, period. How do they live forever? We keep talking about them. Like, how Candyman's so relevant? Because we're still talking about him now. And I just like those ideas, stuff like that, and the way they're executed. And the movie has great pacing too. It never slows down. It always just keeps going and going. And that also has to do with the music too. The music in the movie is absolutely great. It's so iconic. Just play the theme real quick. I'll play it real quick. No, you do copyright strikes. They ain't playing. But I just love that so much. And it's just like, this is just good storytelling. That's the best way I could put it. Good storytelling. You can't get about the movie the fact that, okay, there's like there's like C plot that's going on with Helen and her husband and shit. You find out that he's actually cheating on her, but it's like one of the things I was watching in the grand scheme of things. I'm like, if that were to get cut out, the movie would have been no different. So the whole Helen boyfriend cheating thing, you could have got that. But at the end of the day, Candyman 1992, it was still a good movie. I enjoyed it now more than I enjoyed it when I was a kid and shit. And I could watch it with adult ads to be like, you can't, kids, don't mess with Candyman because it'll fuck you up. But Tony Todd was absolutely great. Still the iconic Candyman. Virginia Madsen, she was great too. And overall, this is a movie that is timeless, I gotta say. Still a cult classic. Good then, good now. And I suggest you watch it and enjoy it. That being said, I'm going to say that Candyman is still a good 9 out of 10, which is definitely worth buying and owning on digital and Blu-ray. You're going to see Candyman 2021 this Friday. Check it out. Let me know. Talk about it. Put a comment below. Let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. And as always, subscribe. Until next time.